What's going on, everyone? Today I'm gonna try to fix my GoPro 1. It's got some nicks in the lens, so it looks kind of blurry. Found that out. So I picked up a new lens off eBay for 10 bucks, shipped. So hopefully, it seems like all you need is a small screwdriver and new lens and some pliers. Got my little tool set here. Got the new lens all protected. We'll wait until the very last minute to pop that open. And then here's the GoPro. Let's see if I can get the focus. Yeah, see there's a couple, those little blue spots are nicks in the lens. Yeah. So, should just have to unscrew the back here, which the battery's in the way, and then carefully open it up. So let me get the battery out of the way first. So there's 4 screws here. One's actually broken off. I don't know if I took this one apart or a different one apart and tried to fix it, but yep, I'm just gonna have to pop these screws off here real quick, and we'll catch you back up as soon as I get there. The screws are out. See, there's the cable to the back and the battery and all that. So we want to be careful and not break any of that. And then we got to get, there's a screw there. We got to open this whole thing up a little bit more. So, try to carefully do this. Need both hands here real quick. Got these 4 screws loosened, these 2 down here and these 2 here. And then, as you can see, there's something that, yeah, one of them fell all the way out. But now I'm gonna try to get this separated. So there was actually a 5th screw right there where you see it between Q8 and Q10. It was a little tricky to get to, but if you go like that, you can see it. And then you can pull it out. You gotta be careful because there is your display, you know, for down in here, and you got all your button pieces and stuff floating in there. So now we have to try to unscrew this. So I screwed up real quick with this. Stop the video right now because I didn't measure from the lens to like a reference point, like the chip or something. And without doing that, I messed up the focus of the lens. So see, as you can see, it's like blurry. So I'm gonna cut back later and tell you how I'm gonna have to fix that. So got these pliers, some tape. A rubber band would be better, but I don't really have that. I'm just trying to protect the lens a little bit here so I can, you know, not have metal on metal. But not really sure what else to do. Grab this. That was scary. Must be some sort of Loctite or something on it. Man, that's really tight still. Yeah, so you can see there's something in there that's kind of helps sealing it. It is now out. There's our sensor. We want to be very careful not to get anything in there. Open up the new one. We don't want to touch anything on the bottom either. Since this has a nice little cap, we can, we'll leave the cap on there as we get this in. It'll go in straight. It's kind of difficult. It's a very fine thread. Then we just got to tighten this up. So, I don't know if you can see this. This isn't in there perfectly all the way. So we're gonna have to keep adjusting the lens by opening it up and going counterclockwise until we can get the lens back in the same spot that the old one was. So now I got all of the board screws back in, and now I just got to carefully slip this in with the speaker and all that and get the screws back in for the battery pack. Got it all back in. Make sure you don't forget this little button piece up here, like I did. Probably have to get a new GoPro soon. This button doesn't really like to work, so it's hard to go through settings. So I normally set it up for turn it on and shoot. But as you can see, we got the new lens in there, not broken, no nicks. Old one here, or nicks on it. So now I just got to put the battery pack and stuff in, and make sure it turns on, and then I'll do some test footage, make sure it works, and then hopefully go autocrossing or something, driving, something soon, get to use it. So let's test it out. And it's on. No memory card. Yep, no memory card. So that button's still working. We'll turn this off. And for 10 bucks, it appears I have fixed my GoPro. So, to fix this blurry image, as you can see, it's... Yeah, see, I was trying to record, and it's just really blurry. So basically what I'm going to have to do is open this back up and, you know, adjust the lens a little bit each way, put it back in the computer, see if it's clear, or, you know, which way is better until I get it dialed in. This one's just kind of a pain to take apart. Other ones, you know, the lens is, you know, right up front. You don't have to take the whole thing apart. So that'll be fun to do, but I'll get it working. I'll get it in focus, and then I'll put a little bit of nail polish on it or something to keep the lens from turning. And then we won't have a blurry picture anymore. So just keep that in mind. If you have any, you know, special digital calipers or anything to measure with, so that way you don't have to try to adjust it again, you can get it in there exactly where it was before. If not, you're gonna have to play with it. If you have one that has a screen on the back, that'll make it a ton easier, because you can just look at the screen and adjust it until it's in focus and then put it back together. But mine is an older one, so I'm gonna have to mess with it. So I'll get it fixed. Like and subscribe to the video. Until next time.